we're here to play bocce ball. Bocce ball is kind of like bowling, but you're trying to aim for the jack. That's helped me a lot. We play pool, which is soccer, and we do a camp called Camp I Can Do. I like the activities: swimming, martial arts, tennis, canoeing at Camp I Can Do, toilet paper volleyball at Camp I Can Do, horseback riding at Camp I Can Do, bubble bus at Camp I Can Do, fencing.
The boys are able to do so much more than they would do if we didn't have DASA. Like Camp We Can Do, that I love that Zach calls it Camp I Can Do. All the things that he did there, the scuba diving and the horseback riding.
It's really fun.
I love it. I love it. I love not only for them, but for us. We get to meet other parents that are going through the same thing as us. So, and everybody is always cheering for everybody. Go me. Go you, yes. And our biggest cheerleader, I always thought I was his biggest cheerleader. I think it's Kelly.
What's Kelly like?
Kelly, she's a good friend of my mom.
Is she a good friend of yours?
Yes, she helped me a lot.
I've been involved in DASA pretty much since I got hurt. So I got hurt Memorial Day weekend of 2014. Dove in a swimming pool, broke C6, C7, incomplete, burst fracture. So paralyzed from about chest down. Okay. I tried not to let it slow me down too much, and obviously DASA being around helped out a lot. I actually remember like the first time I heard about it. So my therapist was like, "Oh, DASA's coming." Megan Morgan came with different like basketball chairs, track chairs, the hand cycles and stuff like that. So I got into the hand cycle, tried that out when I was still in rehab. The day I got out of rehab, they had a hand cycling event at Creve Coeur Lake. So I got to go do that, and I was still in a neck brace, and it was pretty wild. I got into the sporting aspect pretty quick, I guess. But once I got into rugby, nothing else compared at all. It's awesome. It's high-speed bumper cars and combined with chess and all kinds of different stuff. There's a lot of strategy, there's a lot of hard hits, and a lot of stuff going on really quickly, and it's exhilarating. So I've grown up playing sports my whole life. I played football in high school, I played soccer, baseball, just about anything growing up. And after I got hurt, I got into this, and it has been my favorite sport I've ever played. I enjoy it more than I did any of the other sports growing up. Met all the guys here, and that was a big therapy for me. Hanging out with 10 other people, give or take, that have been in wheelchairs for multiple years, and anything I was going through as a new injury, they've been through and done 100 times. And it was nice to have that group to learn from. So I actually got invited to try out for Team USA this year to go to Rio for the Olympics, for the Paralympics. And I didn't make it, obviously, but so that was really cool and kind of opened my eyes to the next level of the sport. And I plan to be there sooner rather than later, hopefully, so as soon as I can.
This is Loretta. All right, you ready? Loretta was born with a small cerebellum, which throws off balance and coordination, and she also has a small hearing problem. That's why she's got the implants. So whenever I first started working with Loretta, she was very timid, very nervous about walking on her own. She struggled a lot with balance and coordination, so we really tried to attack that and get her outside of the comfort zone so she could walk on her own.
Yeah, there you go.
She likes to come off very shy, and she's very quiet at first, but once you get to know her, she's got this really beautiful smile, lights up the room, but she's a ton of fun to work with, and she'll keep you laughing. Loretta is completely, truly independent now. She's going to high school, and she's doing the whole walking around the halls. She is on her high school dance team. They have a member of the dance team help the disabled population at the school do dances and whatnot, so it's really, really cool. Disabled Athletes Sports Association, we have a sports side and a fitness side. We are not physical therapists, but Kelly is. So Kelly helps us a whole bunch whenever we get these kids that are discharged from PT and they don't really have a place to go. Kimmy and I kind of step in and we help them keep progressing. It's extremely important to Loretta, just because without something like this, she's not given the opportunity to do things like sporting activities and personal training sessions. We are just now progressing into a bunch of weightlifting stuff. Her and Alana want to see the muscles build up and her just become physically stronger, more independent, but there's always a goal to work towards.
It's a great thing for people to support. I know it's definitely had countless positive impacts on my life.
It's a family that we're part of. DASA is our family. It's a great organization. We're lucky to be part of it.
I love DASA.
Damn.